take the country back from the political and economic elite. For 100 years, the political and economic elites have told us, we will have the power to create a new deal and a great society. And here's their legacy. A $3 trillion budget, $500 billion deficit, $10 trillion of debt, and here's the scary number, $72 trillion of unfunded liabilities. Tax Freedom Day is roughly 4 months of the year. If nothing happens in this institution for the next several decades, the young people in this audience will be paying for taxes for Freedom Day in August of 2010, 2020, 2050. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to get rid of the income tax? Are we going to have America based upon the Constitution? Well, here's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go back to our communities and elect members to this institution to rid this institution of the collectivists on both sides of the aisle. We have to elect a Congress in 2008 and 2010 and 2012 that will respect the Constitution, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Ninth Amendment, and the Tenth Amendment. And when we do that, Ron Paul's legacy will be secure, the patriot who ignited the Second American Revolution. When Ron Paul came to Congress in 1976, my first piece was published in that publication, the New York Times, where I said, the Federal Reserve is the problem, not the solution to our economic ills. And here we are today in 2008, 32 years later, and the Federal Reserve is destroying our currency by printing money endlessly and endlessly and endlessly. It's time to take our money back from the Federal Reserve. What we need in this institution are patriots, people who respect and understand the Constitution. In 1959, I raised my hand in Lower Manhattan and became a United States citizen. And I said at that time, at age 12, I will defend and protect the Constitution. And in January 2009, with your help, I will do so again to protect and defend the Constitution for 6 years so we can restore freedom and liberty in America. In the American Revolution, in my great state of New Jersey, General Washington made a strategic retreat in order to defeat the British, not far from where I live today in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And General Washington knew that sometimes you have to retreat in order to win. But we are not retreating in the state of New Jersey in 2008. We are running candidates throughout the state as Ron Paul Republicans to restore the Constitution, to end unconstitutional wars, and to restore the freedom that is our birthright, that the founders understood and gave us the Declaration of Independence. We have an opportunity this year, ladies and gentlemen, to make the stand in New Jersey for the Second American Revolution. We have the opportunity to send a message to the collectivists in this institution that freedom is our birthright, prosperity is our goal, and limited government is how we achieve the great things that the founders envisioned for America. And you can make that happen. The hundreds of thousands of people that came out for Ron Paul can elect members of Congress each and every cycle.